What's up, everybody? California Goldfish Keeper here again, bringing you another video. It's late tonight. It's Thursday. It's my last day off before I go back to work. But I made a video before I left for a few days. It was my son's birthday, but I checked it out, my views and stuff, and it seems like everyone's been kind of watching and got a new subscriber. So thank you. Welcome to the channel. Today I wanted to talk about plants, and not till a little later on I got into plants, and you know, it's almost like a second filter in your tank. I suggested to anybody who has goldfish, don't use fake plants. I mean, if it's all you can afford, you know, they're colorful and everything, but they get nasty and they get all messed up. But for me, I like using real plants. Real plants, just, it sucks up a lot of the nitrites, ammonia. It helps out. At least for me, I've always had pretty good water conditions with having plants, and I don't mean anything crazy like this one right here, which I'm still trying to pronounce the name of it, but I can't ever do it right. That one I wouldn't put in a goldfish tank. I kind of went on impulse since it's the biggest tank I have that I could put in here. But simple things like this one right here, this one's a Java fern. You could tie it to rocks, you can tie it to like a little weight or whatever, and the roots will grab around it and hold on. They do really well. But my plant of choice, and it's always been my plant of choice since really getting into it, has been the anacris. Anacris just do amazing stuff in your tank. They look good. They're the weeds of the aquatic world. At least what I've always been told. A lot of people don't like them, but I mean, for $2.99, I get a bundle about that big around of anacris, and I just planted them. And like I said before, my tank just jumped off. I mean, in 3 years, I didn't do anything with them. I didn't clip them. I didn't do anything of the sort. And then all of a sudden, boom, they just jumped up and started growing. And I had them almost as tall as me. But anacris, and even this one right here, is my anubis. Anubis is great. It's a hardy plant. It's really hard to kill. You can't see it behind Abby's tail, but there's actually a flower blooming on it. They're eating right now, so they've actually calmed down a lot. But any kind of cheap plants that don't need a lot of attention and don't need a lot of temperature or anything else, I go with. But I mean, my anacris, I've had them for a couple years now, and they're still alive. They're still growing. But anacris and anubis are probably hands down your greatest plant to have in here. My anubis just went wild, and I haven't bought any new anubis in a long while, and they're still growing. They're growing rapid. They feed off of everything the fish do. The fish haven't really touched it too much. I mean, they will from time to time. They'll nibble on it for a snack if you don't feed them right away, but it seems to work out. It works out well for me. But I mean, if you want something a little different, like I said, you can go with the Java fern. They might pick at it, but it's not too much. The anubis, they really don't pick at too much. I believe it's more of my Cory cats. But what's nice about anubis is it kind of grows. This is about as tall as it grows, at least this type. And it'll kind of grow out into like an umbrella. And this one's sort of the same way. But I mean, even look at the roots on it. I mean, the roots are still, you know, pretty damn good. And I mean, they're holding on tight. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video. I'll go in more detail later. My phone was getting low on battery, but I mean, I just run a normal Marineland light over the top, and I mean, they've fully flourished through it. Even in my little tank I had it, which those ones are starting to die a little bit. I'm gonna end up planting that tank down a little more with some dirt and whatnot. But I just want to make you an update. Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, check out my Instagram. I usually have more stuff on there picture wise and everything else of my updates on my fish and whatnot. But yeah, if you ever get a chance, anacris, anubis, they're not expensive. They're cheaper than probably any fake plants you're going to buy from any local pet store or corporate store chain. And they'll thrive. Just get them healthy. I prefer going through local pets, like, you know, mom and pop, local life pet stores. They usually have a pretty good selection depending on where you are. If not, order them. There's plenty of websites. I don't know any off the top of my head. Dustin's Fish Tank, from what I keep hearing, you know, shout out to Dustin. He sells a lot of great aquatic plants. The prices aren't too bad. But like I said, if it's anything really expensive, I wouldn't spend a lot of money on plants in your tank that your fish are going to destroy. You're going to, like this one right here, this one was almost $16-17 for. And on a normal day, if my fish weren't as fed as they were and they were to go after it, which some of them have, I've seen nibbles at it, that's a $16 plant you're just going to destroy and lose. Where my anacras, I bought $20 worth, and I got like 6-7 bundles of them. Like I said, that big. I mean, that's a good number of anacras, and anacras are cool because they'll grow to the top. Let me see if I have one that's doing it. At some point, they'll grow, and you'll see like little roots popping on them. This one doesn't, but I mean, you can even snap it right here, plant it back in your tank, and everything will work just fine. You can just keep replanting. Here's one of my Anubis, and this thing hasn't even been out of the water very long. The roots are starting to go off, but they're starting to grow back. I need to replant it. This one keeps getting knocked out. It's the only reason it's been. But I mean, its leaves are still perfectly green. Nothing really too bad. I just need to plant it. I need to really plant this tank down good. But I just want to make a quick video. Let me know what you think. What other videos? I'm trying to think of a few other ideas on what I can really show you guys about my tank or help you guys out with. You know what? There's actually one right behind the calico. See that white line right here? Those are roots from one of the anacras that actually I got to break pretty soon. When I get a chance, I'm going to do more maintenance on it. But check out the video. Let me know what you think. Thanks for checking it out, guys. And till next time, California Goldfish Keeper. Check out my Instagram. Let me know what you think. And like I said, I'll have another video for you guys and make it a little more in depth on the plants. But till then, check it out. Late.